Most people either don't analyze the games or they don't do it properly. Now, not analyzing your games will mean that you just stay at the same rating for a very long period of time. So in today's video I'm going to show you how exactly you can improve your overall game analysis. So let me show you a quick example of something that you might be doing, or how most people analyze their games. So what they'll do is they'll head over to their profile and they'll pick just a random game, any random game, and then they'll just absolutely blitz through it. They might think every now and then, but it's really more them just looking at the game rather than them actually analyzing it. So they'll just blitz through, they won't ask themselves any questions, they won't actually stop after each move, they just blitz through. And this is not how you analyze a game. This will do absolutely nothing, and you won't improve from it at all. So what you want to do, how you actually want to analyze your game, is first of all you want to find a good game to analyze. You want to find either a game that you lost in, or a game that you made a big mistake in. Now the reason for this is because we learn a lot more from our mistakes. What most people will do is, instead of finding a good game that they lost to analyze, they'll just pick a random game that they won in 10 moves. And they feel like analyzing it because it will boost their ego or something. But you really don't learn anything from that. So here's the first actionable step for the video. I want you to pause the video and go find a game that you either lost or made lots of mistakes in. Now make sure that this was like a longer game, because we always learn lots from longer games. And we're going to be using this game later on in the video, so go ahead and go do that. Let me show you how I would pick a game. So I would head over here to my profile. And we can see I've played quite a few rapid games recently. Now I want to pick a game that I either lost or I knew that I didn't play too well. I think this game was a combination of both. I think I played awful. And additionally I lost. So you would go ahead, pick this game, and also it was a rapid game, so it was a nice long game. So go ahead, pause the video and go do that for yourself while I give you a couple of seconds. Okay, so now that we have our game, the next step is to slowly go through our game and analyze not only the moves that we played, but the thought process that was going into those moves as well. Now most people, probably including yourself, will just blitz through these moves, like I showed you at the start, and not give it any time to think at all. That just defeats the whole purpose of analysis. Because if you're not taking time to analyze each move, there's no point doing it. So you want to spend at least like 20 seconds, I'd say, per move. You almost want to spend more time on the analysis than you do on the game itself. Now let me show you an example of how I would do this if I was analyzing this game right here. Okay. So first of all, the opening isn't too important. The opening is it's all theory. There's nothing really to analyze here. So I would skip through until I really get out of theory. So I kind of know what to do here. And now, here's my first mistake. So I play this move, rook to c1, and miss that he can just jump in and just attack everything. Sorry. So obviously I missed this in the game, and this is really kind of what lost me in the game. Is that I just had to keep wasting time with my rook. You see I had to go back here. And then he gets really active pieces and just destroys me. I just lose a pawn, and then I just start losing everything. Yeah. Okay. So I've analyzed my mistake. Okay, so rook to c1 was a mistake because it allows knight here. Okay. Now the move itself is logical. Right, the move itself is logical, right? Just get the rook to the open file, and you're doing very, very nice here. But what needs to be improved is my thought process. Because my thought process wasn't asking myself what my opponent wants to do. Right? So now I know next time I play a game, I need to ask myself more, okay, what does my opponent want to do? Why would this move not work? And I also know about this knight b5 idea, attacking this and attacking this. So now that when I play future games, A, I won't run into this again, and B, my thought process will be sort of like improved so that next time that white has a plan or something, I can sort of see into the future, and like I'll know to see in the future, and I'll know that I need to, you know, sort of stop it. So I would hope that if I had this position again, I would see rook c1, knight b5 is kind of annoying, you know, I can't really kick him out or do anything like that. Maybe I could just play this. Maybe I can just play this stop. Now I'm not saying a6 is the best move, but it's definitely prevents white's idea of just getting a knight here. So that's one sort of example of how I'd approach this analysis. And then of course you're going to do that for the rest of the game too. So when analysing the game, you're going to find as many mistakes that you made in both your moves and your thought process, like I just did, like I just demonstrated. And you want to sort of make sure that they don't happen again. So your actionable step, your second actionable step for this video, is go into the game that you found earlier, and don't analyze the whole game, but slowly go through the game. And for each move ask yourself, you know, like, why did I play this move? Would I play this move again? You know, questions like, why did I make this mistake? And so on. So go ahead and pause the video again and go do that. Go analyze your game, ask yourself these questions, and remember, don't rush. Do it nice, slow, maybe 20 seconds per move. Yeah, and just analyze a few moves, just get some practice in. So just doing these two things alone will already mean that you have better analysis skills. And better analysis skills means you only get better twice as fast. That's my cat. So I'm just going to give you like some additional tips really quick to help you improve even more. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to play longer games. I know you hear that a lot probably, but I can't really I can't say that word. I can't really emphasize how important this is to play longer games. Now I kid you not when I say playing one 10-minute rapid game, in my opinion, is much more useful than playing 10 to 15 blitz games. Right, playing one 15 plus 10 game is more useful than playing 10-0 games. Playing one classical game is 10 times more important than playing, you know, you get the idea. Longer games are just so much more useful because you have more to analyze, right? More went into your thought process, therefore you just have more to analyze. Now another thing you can do, which my friend actually does, but I'm not currently doing, but I thought it was a good idea that I might try, sort of to like write your thought process down for each move on like a Google Doc or something. That way you can go back and you know exactly what you were thinking, and then you can sort of like analyze your thought process based on that, I guess you could say. And the last thing, the most important thing, is to please don't make the same mistake twice. Once you've identified the mistake in either your move or your thought process, make sure to do everything in your power to make sure it doesn't happen again. That's the whole point of analysis, and that's the only way you're going to get better. So if you want, you can just like repeat that in your head. Repeat the phrase, I won't make this mistake again, I won't make this mistake again, you know, just keep repeating that and you won't, hopefully you won't, or at least you'll try not to make the same mistake again. Yeah, well, I mean, anyways, that's how you're supposed to properly analyze your games. If you found this useful, then you can hit the subscribe button and help me out. But if not, that's fine too. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope this helps, and yeah, be sure to check out some of my other videos to help you improve even more. Until next time.